Hey guys, it's Hussam again here. This is cycle 5, and on this cycle I've decided to just look at another problem or another way to help my team here with my current career and my current job. And I created the network bot. Network bot is basically based on the script I've created on cycle 2, which used to be called the IP locator, basically to locate an IP address on the LAN network to figure out where that IP address actually resides. So this tool is mainly contain two Perl scripts, and one's called the IP watch and the other one is Mac watch. I actually started with the macwatch.pl file, which is basically you give the script a MAC address. The script will keep tail-f on DHCP logs and further other logs, and once that MAC address shows up on the network asking for an IP address assignment, the script will go ahead and take the MAC address, look it up on the logs, find the corresponding IP that DHCP has gave it, take that IP and run it through the IP locator, so you pinpoint it where the device is at that moment, take all that information, parse it, use send mail, format an email, and send it to our basically abuse center or our security center. And this tool, I'm making it sending emails, but if you like to use something like QPage and you have an SMS gateway or a modem, you can actually create the script and make it actually send an SMS right when the device appears on the network. So it's kind of a tracking tool. Why I'm interested, it's solving one of the problems we get. Sometimes we get from help desk. There's a missing laptop, there is a missing IP phone. We don't know where it's located. Is it connected to the wireless? Is it connected on the wired network, and so on. If they give us IP and it's live, they can use the IP locator and track it down and figure out where it is. But if it's actually offline and we unable to find it with the IP locator, then what we do is we use this botnet, the watch bot, and basically we run it on the background, and we'll keep tail F on the logs until it finds something, and then based on that it will send the proper notifications. So it helps with the company physical security. It also basically helped my team to respond to such queries. Three main ideas is track any Ethernet-based device if you give it a MAC address or IP address. MAC addresses are very unique, so there's no way for you to argue if you have found the device in your drawer or something that's not the device, because the MAC address is actually hard-coded into the network interface card on the device. So that's the first reason. Second one is to basically automate the tracking instead of keep checking the network every now and then. Did it appear? Did the device appear? Is it on the network? No, not yet, and so on. So it helps with physical security. And also it removes workload. So now my network team, all they have to do is to run this script against as many MAC addresses as they want to track on the background and continue doing their work. If anything comes up, they will get right on the second an email from the system telling them, hey, this IP here, and this is the current location for that IP. Code is very simple. The main thing is here up to the left. I created a little function that basically opens a file using the tail-f command. So basically it's watching information as they get logged to the log file, and then I'm matching the MAC address to see if there's any new line in the log that have the MAC address. I parse it out, then I shove it into a scalar, kind of like an array or a hash table if you want. And after that I take it and from the same line I extract an IP if DHCP assigns something. And then on the second screenshot here to the right, what I do is I already got the IP address, so I run it on my IP locator.perl, the Perl script, and based on that I parse information. I use send mail, basically the Unix system send mail, to send an email to the proper destination. A lot of things you need to change here to make it work. You need to put proper email addresses, you need to put proper send mail options, and basically the main thing, you need the proper path for the log files. Requirements are similar to the IP locator script that's in my previous cycle too. It requires a certain version of Perl or above 5.14. I tested with 5.14 too. Scripts need to be set to execute, otherwise they will not run. Also, you need to place the IP locator with them. So in the same directory, you need to have the three scripts. You don't have actually to have Mac watch and IP watch in the same directory because they are really independent. So in my next cycle, I'm going to try to merge them and merge IP locator into a single script, hopefully. From network perspective, you need to be Cisco gear for the IP locator to work. That's from my previous cycle. You need credentials for the Cisco gear if you want to actually use the IP locator, and you need access to the log server. So somehow you need to have access from the from where you run the script to the log server. So for me, I usually run the scripts on a network management system, which is the same system where logs are, so it runs locally. Otherwise, you have to open up SSH or also for it to go and query the logs. How to run the script IP watch or Mac watch? You basically write the name of the script and then the IP or MAC address, and you append an AND sign at the end, which will basically on Unix and Linux system, it will send the command to the background. Later on, you can bring it to foreground if needed, but it will be killed automatically once the loop has been completed and the email has been sent. I put down here two examples showing exactly how do I run it. And here's the template for the email I got when I ran it from my own laptop. So you can see basically what it did. It's have a it come actually from specific email to a specific inbox, and it runs IP locator. So it's already located to me. It told me that it's floor 6, cube 517, and it's in Austin, West Office. So I already know where that IP is located right now, and it also give you the specific logs it got from DHCP. So there's no way you can deny this. You have a MAC address that's hard-coded, getting an IP address in a certain period of time. So this can be used as a court subpoena. It can be used for police requirements and so on. So it's really useful tool. I like it. Future directions, I would like to see what else I can get from logs. So really now I'm interested after I get this information from logs. I found there's a lot of errors in logs, so I might also want to watch for specific network errors that may be indicating spanning tree issues, PGP flipping, or certain flooding happening on the network and so on. So I might want to look at that. So I will continue building this intelligent network center, keep adding more and more scripts and try to unify them. Maybe I will put all of them in same script or single script with switches, or maybe I will be directory of switches and then I will create an interface where you can choose which switch to run for which function. And the main thing is not to do the things twice and reuse my code. So all the scripts will be calling each other for certain functions and so on. So I think that's what I will be doing. And again, hopefully I will have some time to learn Python. I'm learning from you guys what you're posting. So we'll see what I can do and maybe try to convert all this to Python. Not sure this semester, but I'll try to do that as well. And that's it. You guys can check on GitHub for my code and the other information you guys are interested in. Thank you.